Okay, we're in business. I'm so sorry, you guys. I don't know what just happened. Okay, I'm good. If you can get back on mine, you once it's ready, you can. All right. I am good, you guys, until 12:15. Is everybody else good until 12:15? So we have the full hour? Yeah. Does anybody need to go by 12?
Yeah, I'll have to go because
I
I'm
can't
in
hear you,
clinic.
Riaz. Sorry.
Yeah,
Sorry, what did you say, Riaz?
I'm in clinic and I have an appointment at 12, so I'll have to go by at 12.
Okay, so I'll make sure I get to you before that. All right, here we are, day one of our coaching call for Workshop Conversion Effect. I am loving what I'm seeing so far. A whole bunch of you guys have been boxing with me back and forth and asking your really amazing questions. So this week, the focus was to get started with all the business foundation stuff, client avatar, mission, vision, all that, and then to also create your offers and your pricing. So that's the goal for this week. Nothing else. You don't need to go any further. That's the thing that we wanted to accomplish by the end of this week. So today, just like every coaching call, what we'll do is go through everybody around the circle or square as it may be. And everybody will have a chance to ask all of their questions. You guys are welcome to put your questions inside of the Facebook group in between calls as well. I'm going to extend the Voxer until tomorrow. So if you still have questions after today, you'll be able to send me them personally there. And um, I think that's everything. So on Sunday, then I'm going to do the training that leads you into week two. So every week on Sunday, I'm going to drop the video, whether I go live or whether it's recorded, to explain the worksheets, how to use them, what's going on with them, and all that stuff. Okay. So try not to skip ahead too far so that you can make sure that you have everything that you need to go to the next phase. Then everybody should be booking. I'll drop my link in a second. Everybody should be booking their calls with me to do your workshop overview review. So once you guys go into week two, you're going to be working on what you think the workshop framework should be and all of that stuff. But you're not going to build it until we actually have the call and make sure it all makes sense. Okay. So you guys can go ahead and book them now, but book them for like end of next week. Okay. And there will be time. So I don't want you guys to get too like frazzled about how much time there is and not having enough to do things. Like, yes, we want to stay on track, but you guys actually have 6 weeks instead of 4 because you have the bonus free week that you got. And because we have the retreat in October, you also are getting another week because there won't be any calls during that week. So you actually have until the end of October. So there's no like, yes, we need to get the work done, but there's no like feeling rushed. Okay. Cool. Okay. Anastasia, you have a quick question?
I'm in a portal. I don't see any trainings. I see like there are placeholders, but not actual trainings.
Okay. Are you inside Workshop Conversion Effect?
Well, whatever the portal is. Like I'm on a stage one magnetic offer,
Yeah.
like mini missions, just a text, business foundation, just a sheet, link,
Yep.
then a link and link, but no trainings.
So those are all of the documents that you need to do. And then the training is going to be in a video inside the Facebook group.
Oh, the trainings in the Facebook group, not on the
Yes.
portal.
Yes. So those videos are going to be in the Facebook group to start. And then as we do them, I'm going to move them in. But originally, they will start in the Facebook group.
And the week one is already there.
Week one is already there. Yes. So that went up on Sunday. So they'll be going up on Sundays, you guys, so that you can watch them on Sunday if you want and hit the ground running on Monday, or you can watch them on Monday, whatever works for you. So
This
yes,
time is gonna be week two or week one
week
dropping.
two, week two.
Okay, I didn't know that. Thanks.
Yes. So week two. So week one started this past week on Monday. Video went down on or went up on Sunday, and then every week on Sunday, the videos will be dropped for the first 4 weeks. Cool. All right. Okay, so first things first, let's just get a quick like vibe check in here. You guys can just drop it into the chat. Glad to see you're on, Brian. Actually, before we do this, let's do a quick intro of Brian. So anybody who hasn't met him yet, um, Brian is my partner in the business now, also in life, and he is going to be doing all of the like support around the I feel stuck, I'm not sure what's happening next, the emotional clearing, like all of that stuff. He's a Reiki master, holistic lifestyle coach. So he's going to be in here to support you guys through any of that stuff while you and I work on the strategy side. So, Bri, welcome. You want to pop in for a minute and say hi?
Hi, it's me. It's not Jody. Yeah, just happy to be here. Most of the time, I'm going to be sort of just a fly on the wall, listening in, taking notes and stuff. But I'm here.
Well, he's freezing. He's on my computer, as you can see.
Maybe he can just pop his head behind you
He
and
doesn't know he's frozen because he's still talking. Hold on one second.
yeah.
Right. They can't hear you. Come here.
When you need, I'm feeling that.
You're getting delayed reaction over here. Okay, I can't with that
It's
computer.
breaking up a little bit.
Hey, here he is.
But you hear me?
Hey,
Yeah.
You can do your intro
I'm
here.
not talking. This is really weird.
Muting you.
Yeah. Yes, so I'm basically gonna be listening in on the sessions or in the behind the scenes. If you need anything, reach out anytime if you have any questions. I'll also might reach out to you guys too, just to see how things are going. But ultimately I'm just an added
Shout where I
support
might.
to you as things come up. So welcome and looking forward to seeing where things go from here.
Awesome. Thank you. All right. You can hang here if you want or whatever. I don't know. Okay, so let's get in. So if you guys want to jump into the chat really quickly and tell me how you're feeling on a scale of 1 to 10. Like, are you feeling good? Are you excited? You can put in some words if you want to. Where are you kind of at right now after this first few days getting into ChatGPT? Maybe it's your first time. Like, how's everything kind of feeling? Jump in the chat. Just pop it in there. Some words, a number out of 10, whatever you like. Quick vibe check. Okay. Shalina says, I was at 10 until yesterday. Probably just a threshold I have to get over. Okay, we're going to talk about it today. No problem. Marla says, massage my workshop for 1 p.m. Looking forward to going back and doing the worksheets again. Yeah, cool. Awesome. Ria, 7. Marla, 7.5. Good. Out of 9. Feeling good. Just have a few questions. Okay, no problem. Anastasia, how you doing?
I'm gonna be behind on everything that we'll be catching up this weekend.
Okay, no problem. All good. All good. Okay, so let's dive in. Riaz, I'm gonna do yours first if that's cool with everybody, just so he can jump off. Where are you at? Tell me what's going on. What questions do you have?
I don't have any questions right now, except I want to maybe just bounce off you my pricing.
Okay.
Right. So the offer is my 6-month signature program.
Okay.
The Road to Survivorship is what it's called. Right. The pricing I have the two, which we had started to discuss a while back, but so I have the paid in full,
Yes.
and I also have the monthly.
Okay.
Now, a couple of things. The paid in full, I have it at 2,997.
Okay.
Okay.
Cool.
And the monthly, which is going to be more than the paid in full,
Yes.
is 555.5 by 6. So it's about 3,300.
So 2,997. Let me just divide by 6, right? And then you're doing the monthly at 555?
Yeah.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
Now, should I include the HST in that?
Okay, so pricing is a bit of a different beast. It depends like what you're gonna charge Canadian.
Well, that's another conversation, but so initially probably yes, and then upgrade it to US dollars later.
Okay, so if the clients that you're working with are primarily going to be in Ontario, you know, you're going to be able to send them a quick link, no problem. I would add your HST. I would add your HST. So 555 plus HST or 2997 plus HST.
Okay.
Yeah, add your tax. When you do it US and you're in Canada, what ends up happening is people who are Canadian, you have to pay out the tax from the amount that they pay you in American.
Okay.
Okay, so
So
because
if I'm charging an American, then I don't have to charge them the tax.
you don't charge them the tax, but you still have to pay the tax. So if I am working with somebody, like if you pay me, because you're in Ontario, if you pay me in American, when I do my taxes, I still have to pay 13% HST for you
Okay.
out of
So
the American dollars. Okay.
so if I have American clients, they're gonna have to I'll have to add it to that too.
No, the taxes is based on where they live. So if they're American and they're paying your American, it's fine. It's if they're Canadian paying you American, you have to pay the Canadian tax for their province.
Right. So if I charge them 2997, right, I'll have to, and this is an American, I'll have
Yes,
to pay the American the HST from that.
if your client is in Ontario, yes. It's not based on you, it's based on them.
Okay. So sorry, I'm just gonna let me just get this straight. So
Yes.
if a client from New York purchases my Sig Pro, right, I'm
Yeah.
not charging them HST. However, am I still paying HST in the amount that I charge?
No.
Okay, good.
Okay. You guys can all check with your own bookkeepers and your own accountants because I'm not that, but that's what we do and that's how we've done it. So you guys can check with your own people to make sure exactly how that works for you, but that's how we do it. Okay, so for now, I would do that pricing plus your HST for
Okay.
your Ontario clients. If you have someone who is going to buy from Calgary, you're going to charge their provincial or their, you know, like their taxes.
Ah, okay.
Okay. What else you got?
I don't have any other questions.
Okay, so my question for you is actually like, what are you good with? What is in your group or your signature program? Like with what it includes for them? You feel like that's stacked out? You have bonuses ready to go? Like, is that all done?
I haven't finalized what I want to do for bonuses.
Okay, so guys, what I want you to do with your group coaching off, is everybody doing group coaching, just to be clear? Hands up if you're doing one-to-one. Okay, everyone's doing group. Cool. So what I want you to do is once you've done the group coaching worksheet, post your group coaching offer, as in the elements that it's going to include, what they're going to get, not the content, but just the elements of the offer inside the Facebook group. Okay, because when we're talking about pricing and stuff, and we're talking about bonuses, I want to be able to see what the whole offer is so that I know if the bonuses make sense or if they're powerful enough and all that. Cool? So just pop those in there. The ideal way for me is if you guys put it inside using a Google Doc so that I can edit the doc. Okay, everybody knows how to use a Google Doc and set it to anyone with the link can edit. If you don't, you can Google it or you can YouTube it. It's really easy. Okay, so if you can pop it in a doc that way, then I can go in and I'll just like copy it so I don't change your stuff, but I'll copy and edit it so that I can do it right in there. That's easiest for me instead of trying to like read it through and then tell you what to change. Okay, everyone good with that? So anything you want me to review or edit, please put it in a Google Doc that I can actually go in and directly edit in there, okay? Okay, Riaz, so look forward to seeing your group coaching offer.
Okay.
But the pricing sounds good.
Okay, great. Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. Okay, who's going next? Shalina, you want to go?
Okay. I'm going to start with this. I might have to come back again later. So just to confirm that if I have a client in the US, I don't have to pay HST.
Right.
Okay. Not that I claim HST now anyways, but eventually, right? So that's interesting. So I'd rather work more with people.
I mean, ultimately, you guys, for everyone who's Canadian, because they're like half of you guys are Canadian, um, ultimately, you're gonna have more clients in the US if you're gonna go online and be running Facebook ads and stuff like that. So it makes sense to charge in US dollars.
Awesome. Okay, thank you. Okay, so I do have a question in terms of, you know, that I'm doing also the one-to-one, right? I'm not just doing the group. I'm doing one-to-one. I'm offering them once a month a one-to-one.
But okay, but the one-to-one is an element inside of the group coaching program.
Yes.
Yes,
Yes.
absolutely.
So
Yeah.
in terms of pricing, the very first month I'm doing a soul profile, like a whole blueprint of
Okay.
that. It's a long thing. Anyway, that's
Okay.
going to take me at least a couple hours to do.
Okay.
So how do I make sure that I get paid for that the first month?
Okay, so what some people do, I don't do this, I've never done this, I haven't had to do this. But what some people do is they take a bigger payment for the first payment up front, and then the rest are done monthly at, the same rate for the rest of it. So you would have to know how to do that on the tech side, which I don't actually know how to do because I don't do it that way with an upfront bigger payment and then reoccurring revenue. I'm not saying they can't do it. I just don't know how because I haven't had to. But you would need the tech to make it so that you could do the upfront payment, let's say $2,000 down, and then $300 a month for 5 months. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
You would need the tech piece. To be honest, like you guys, maybe you know, maybe you don't, but if you don't, like we've done reoccurring revenue, like 6 month payments for years. I have no issues with it. I have very few chargebacks. I have very few people dropping out. Like it just doesn't happen. If it did, I wouldn't do it. So the percentage is really small. So I would like for me, I'm not overly worried about people like not paying because it really doesn't happen. So it's up to you if you want to just keep your payments even or if you really feel like you want to do the chunk. But if you do, then you need the tech to back it up.
Okay, given that I cried when I had to first use ChatGPT, I think I'll just stick to the monthly.
Okay.
Okay. Okay, I think that's it for now. Thank you.
Okay. Okay. So I know I saw you send me something before the call, but I was finishing something else up and I didn't have a chance to look. So do you want to go through whatever that was? Was that your offer?
Yeah,
You want to go through that?
sure.
Okay. Do you have it on a doc that you can share your screen and I can look?
Okay, you know what? Do you mind if I come back? Because it didn't print properly. Now I'm kind of all over the place. So
Okay.
yeah, can I
Yeah,
come back?
no problem. Yeah. Okay, I'll come back to you. Okay, Kia, you want to go next?
Sure, I'll go next.
All right.
Everything is coming together really good. I did have a few questions. So for my full offer,
Yep.
I have $14.97. Okay. And then I have for monthly, it would be $257. And then I'm offering also biweekly payments as well, just to break that number down further.
Okay, so first,
Go ahead.
how many months is the
6 months.
6 months?
To be paid over 6 months.
Let me do some quick math here. So 14.97. So 249 a month. Okay, cool. And then what we're gonna do? 257?
Yeah, 257. So
I would go up a little.
Go ahead.
I would go up a
Okay.
little. Let me just hold on one second. Yeah, I would go to like a 277.
Okay.
Like you
And
got
then
10%.
okay. And so biweekly I have 197, so that might have to go up a little bit as well.
Honestly, I would just give them the two options. I wouldn't give a biweekly option. They have monthly or they've paid in full. Otherwise, it gets to be like too many choices.
Okay, gotcha. So no biweekly. Okay.
Yeah, so 14.97 and 277 month for 6 months.
And so it's a 4 to 6 month program, but I believe that transformation actually takes a while, right? So that's why I have it at 6 months.
Yep.
So I had a question, what tiered pricing could look like. So let's say people did not want the live option. Maybe they just wanted to work through the modules on their own. How would I construct that?
Okay. So I am very like I'm a very what's the word that I want to use? I won't be fancy. I like it when you just use one offer. One offer,
Okay.
one tier. Let's not complicate anything right now. One version, one way of delivering. That's the way it gets done. Usually, what I would do is I would be delivering the program live for even the 6 months or even a year, getting your people in consistently. And then once you've seen how it goes and how people respond and what questions they have and all of that stuff, then you can move into a self-study, because in the self-study, you're going to want to include sort of the tips and tricks and things that have come up over time, because they're not going to have you directly. You know what I mean?
Right.
So
Right.
just
Okay.
stick with the live version. You sell one thing, you have two prices, paid in full or monthly. That's it.
Okay. Cool beans.
Okay.
Also, so I was thinking about names. So I wanted to know, is the workshop name the same as the program name?
No, it won't.
Okay, great. All right. So for my workshop name, I have the Shiro Rising. Okay.
Okay.
For my program name, okay, two options here. So I have 0 to Shiro in 4 to 6 months. But I
Okay.
don't know if people like being called zeros. Not that the people are zeros, but they're starting at 0.
Yeah, I get it. Okay. Okay, so I would probably hang out with ChatGPT a little on this.
Yeah.
It to give you, 5 different variations of it. You might also want to have it like a subtitle in there. It's like the title of the program with a subtitle that makes it really clear like who it's for and what the transformation is. You know?
Yeah.
And
And
then
so the other option was the Shiro AF Accelerator.
okay, I like that.
Okay.
That speaks to me. And it also like right away when you add an AF, Marla, you have this too. When you add that, it tells me something about who you are. Do you know what I mean? And the kind of person you are and who you want to attract. Like you're going to attract somebody who is going to
Yeah.
kind of speak that way.
Okay.
Right? So I like that.
All right. So we'll do the AF Accelerator.
Okay.
We'll call it Shiro. I was trying to be brilliant.
Just like do you, right? Like be you.
Yeah. So I think I'm gonna do the Shiro AF Accelerator.
Love.
I think that was it for me. I would love for you to be able to see the offer in its entirety.
Yeah,
So
so yeah, if you could just post it in the Google Doc, make sure I can edit it, put that in the Facebook group and tag me and I will have a look.
Okay.
Because when you guys, sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, how do I add the Google Doc to Facebook, or can I just share it with you via your email address?
Okay, I'd rather you did it through the shareable link. So instead of adding my email to it, in the top right-hand corner, you're gonna have a little blue button that says share.
Uh-huh.
You see it?
On the Google Docs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you have one open right now? You want to share your screen? I'll show you what to do.
Oh, sure.
Then everyone else can see too.
Okay, cool. Hold on.
I remember when I started using Google Docs in a coaching program that I was in, I was like, what is this? I don't know how to do it.
Yeah, I didn't know that you could share it to Facebook.
Yeah. Go ahead and share your screen.
You
know how? Yeah.
Okay.
It's just loading up. Okay, so in the top right corner, see that little share button?
Uh-huh.
Click on that. Okay, now see here where it says restricted?
Yeah.
Click on that. Go to anyone with the link.
Uh-huh.
And then on the right, you're going to see it says viewer.
Yeah.
Click there and click editor.
Uh-huh.
And then we're on the left bottom corner where it says copy the link. Click on that. Paste that link into Facebook for me.
Oh, gotcha. Okay.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
All righty.
Thank you. Okay, everybody knows how to do it now. That's what you need to do.
Oh, just put
Okay,
the
cool.
link
So
in.
yeah, so drop your group coaching offer into that so I can see, make sure it's clear with like each of the elements and the bonuses. Remember that your bonuses are supposed to overcome objections that people might have to joining your program.
So can I read them to you now real
Yeah.
quick?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so my first bonus is called the Shiro Starter Kit, and it's something like a quick reset before they actually start the modules. I have the People Pleaser Detox, which is
Okay.
also like another mini module.
Okay.
Boundary setting mini module.
Yeah.
Of course, the Shiro Community Space, and I have a Shiro graduation celebration.
Okay.
Are those good or?
Okay, so usually when we're overcoming objections, and this is inside of that group coaching doc that's in the portal, when we're overcoming objections, it's typically money. It's
Okay.
money. Am I going to get enough attention in one-to-one versus group, right? A lot of people will be worried about that.
Okay.
Time is another one. So the money objection is where you guys can add something that is like, whether it's free time, whether like as in buy 6 months, get the 7th month free, or it could be something like adding a training. So the mini courses that you're including are added value, which overcomes money objection. Like you're getting all of this for only this amount of money, right? So that's where that can come in. I also like to have one that is done for you stuff. So that's a time saver. So it's like, I always go back to fitness just because that's where my brain goes. For example, if you are creating recipes or meal plans or workout plans or things like that, done for you, where it's going to save them time. They don't have to go and figure it out. They're just going to plug and play the thing that you gave them. Okay, so something for you, something that's going to save them money. And then something that is like going to overcome the am I going to be alone? Will I get enough attention in a group program situation, which could be your Facebook group, could be one that supports that, right? Don't worry, you can ask your questions in here at any time. I'm here to support, the group is here to support, etc. The other thing that I do in here is I would usually put what I call the back pocket calls, right? You know about these. So usually I include like 20-minute, roughly 20-minute one-to-one calls that people can use at any time throughout the program. And I position that as a bonus because it's massive, massive value for people to feel like, okay, I can talk to you one-to-one if I need you. And my experience is that most people don't actually use them, which if they did, that would be fine too, but they don't. So it ends up being huge value and doesn't actually cost me a ton of time or money.
Okay. So I'll just add those three to what I have, and then I'll just have offers.
Okay, cool. And then let's just get the bulk of the offer so I can see that as well.
Okay. Gotcha.
Okay. Okay.
When you see the bulk on the offer, is it you want to see like my modules and everything?
No, I just want to see like the 5 elements. Like, what are you doing for one-to-one? What are you doing for group? What are you doing for the review, for the resources? Like, what are you doing for each of those?
Okay. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. Yep.
Awesome. So yeah, you guys, I don't, unless you want me to look at the content, I don't need to see the content. That part is your expertise and you're good. Unless you want me to, that's fine. But what I'm really looking for are the elements of the offer: one-to-one, group, review, asset, resources, check-in. Okay, when you guys look at the resource that I provided for you, you'll know exactly what I mean, and then plus the bonuses. Cool? All right. Anastasia, you have anything? Questions? No, you're good? Hanging out today?
Just hanging out.
Okay.
I did I wasn't able to send file through the Rockstar, so I sent you through the Facebook group.
Problem. That's fine.
I mean, a Facebook Messenger, and I didn't realize it was already.
No problem. No problem. All good. Shalina, you ready?
Yes. One second.
Okay.
Sorry, one second. I scrolled away from it. Sorry.
All good. All good. Take your time.
Oh, here we go. Okay. Sure.
Okay. Yes. Okay, let's take a minute to just go through. So, group coaching, 5 months. Cool. One live group call a week. Okay. Okay. One 45-minute one-to-one call per month. Okay. One 30-minute biofeedback session per month. Okay. Coaching. Okay. So, when you go through the 5 elements of what to include in a group coaching offer, the first one is one-to-one. So we've got that part covered. It's totally up to you how you do this. For me, a 45-minute call and a 30-minute call for each person every month feels like a lot. So is there another way? Because you want to imagine when you have 20 and 30 clients doing this. So is there another way? Like, is there a way for them to submit something to you instead where you can just have a look at it and give them some feedback? Like, does it need to be on a call? Is there another way to do it? Do they need to have it that often? Just some things to think about. Okay.
They do. I honestly don't expect to have 20 to 30 right away because it's gonna be beta program, right?
No,
So
not right away, but you want to kind of design based on getting there, right?
um okay, I'll think about it. Thank
I
you.
think you don't have to have an answer right now, but just some things to think about, right? Okay, so one-to-one group coaching. So one live group call per week. Cool. So that's good. Then usually I do some type of reflection, review, that type of thing. So is that the biofeedback session? Like, is this where they're going to be able to, like, what's happening in these different sessions or in the coaching session?
The one-to-one coaching, or are you talking about the group one?
The one-to-one one. So the one-to-one and the biofeedback, what's happening in those two?
So the one-to-one would be like I'm going to do some type of regression work with them, right? To
Okay.
uncover some hidden wounds and heal those. Um, and then with the biofeedback, I would just add emphasis to help heal whatever it is that we worked on in that session.
Okay. So you don't have to include this, but I usually like to include something that has some type of like review where they've created something or they've done some work on their own and they're coming back to sort of show it to you and get some feedback on it. Is there anything that makes sense for your people?
I think that there will be, but see, this is the thing. When I don't have the actual program done, I don't have all the elements together. I'm
Yeah.
sure I can come up with something. I'm sure I can.
Okay, so I would probably try to throw that in somewhere because I like the idea of people sort of feeling empowered once they get the feedback that they can do some things themselves too, right? Like I know how to now, I'm making it simplified, but I now know how to create a meal plan for myself for the week. I now know what my grocery list should be. Like they're kind of owning it and learning that piece and just getting feedback rather than us always telling them.
Yes.
Okay, so that kind of a piece. And then the check-in piece is more like literally just sending them a quick message or a DM or an email or a something. So I usually incorporate that into what they get in the program because it adds value. So I'm saying like, once a week I'm going to send you a quick check-in, just like a, hey, how's it going this week? Are you good? Do you need anything? Like that.
Is it
That's kind
included
of
in
a
Facebook? I thought that was part of what the Facebook is. No?
Yeah, so just when you're building out this offer, when you're going to sell it, you want it to be like beefy, right? You want people to see all the things that they're going to get. So I would include that in this outline so that when they see it, they're like, "Ooh, like I'm going to get personal check-ins and I'm going to get this and I'm going to get that," right?
Okay.
So I would just add some kind of a personal check-in. You could literally do it like in 20 minutes on a Friday, just message everybody.
Yeah.
Kind of
Okay.
thing, right? Doesn't have to be crazy. This is not like, let's get into an hour-long DM conversation. It's not that. It's just a quick, I'm checking in on you. And if they really need something, you can direct them to either book their next one-to-one call or I'll talk to you on the group call next week, or maybe there's something quick you can help them with now and then the rest then, you know what I mean?
Thank you.
Okay, you're welcome. And then the resources is what's going to end up being all of your content and your pillars and all of that stuff, which, like I said, you don't have to have all that stuff done yet in order to do all this. But what would be good is for you to have the overarching pillars that you're going to teach. So you don't need to have all the content created, but it would be helpful, I think, for you to know those main pillars. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay,
Thank you.
cool. You're welcome. And then the last one. Okay, yeah, I got them all. That's everything. And
What
then the bonuses.
the bonuses, I don't know right now.
So so in the group coaching document that's inside of the portal, I gave you guys some examples, and you see there's a full offer sample in there as well. So you can go and have a look, but it'll be the same, like similar to what we talked about with Kia. So some kind of bonus to overcome the am I going to be on my own? So you could actually position the 45-minute one-to-one call per month as a bonus.
Okay.
Okay, so you could position that as a bonus, for example, because it's like the program is you're getting all the group coaching, but as this additional bonus, I'm also going to give you a one-to-one once a month.
I like that.
Right? So you can position it as a bonus. So that would overcome the objection of like, I'm by myself. Am I going to get enough attention? Then let's get one in there that's going to overcome a money objection. So whether you want to include, maybe you can include an additional recorded training that has, high value, or you could do a time thing, like I said before, like buy 6 months, get 7 type of thing, like a free month. Just those are probably the two that I use the most with money. And then the last one is something done for you. So are there tools that you can give them that would be in your resources, but you can again position as a bonus to say, you're going to get this, whatever it is. Maybe it's a list of affirmations they can say to themselves. Maybe it's a list of prompts to help them journal. Maybe it's, do you know what I mean? Like some things where they don't have to think of it. They can just use what you gave them and off they go.
Yes.
Yeah. So let's get those.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So sorry, I just cut out for a second. So let's get those bonuses in there, and we'll just like flesh it out a little bit more, because when people look at it, you want them to be like, wow, I'm getting all of that stuff.
Okay.
Yeah. Questions?
No, we didn't talk about pricing though.
Okay, pricing, you're right. So, okay, so Canadian US, 5 months, 1,700 Canadian. Let me do my math. 1,700 divided by 5. 340. Okay, cool. So I usually like to use the sevens only because it, brings it underneath that next 100. So like 1,697 I would probably use. And then your monthly is usually going to be about 10% more.
Wait, where did you get 1,697?
So you have 1,700 Canadian.
Yeah, I thought that was 1245 US, no?
So just even in the numbers, the way they're written, I would write it as 1,697.
Oh, I'm sorry. Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
So just
But
you're getting the 97, which is like,
yeah, I'm going to use US dollars. So,
okay, cool. So if you're going to use US, then I would either you could go to like 1247, 1297,
okay.
one of those. And then if you're using 1297 divided by 5 is 260. So I probably do the same as Kia. I do a 277 a month. 1297 and 277.
Okay. And that's for the beta group?
That's up to you. So if you want that, so like 277 is, I think that could be beta price for what you do, for sure. And then you can go up from there, right?
Okay. Yeah.
So, the rules about pricing are like this, right? One is you have to feel confident asking for that money. That's number one. And at the same time, you have to feel excited about selling it at that price. So it can't feel like I've sold it at this low price because I wanted people to say yes, but I feel resentful because now I have all this work to do for only that money. So it's got to kind of be both. So you guys know in yourself, in your body, if those numbers make sense. but that is what I would suggest. 297 and 277 a month. Beta.
Okay.
Okay. And then as you guys increase your prices, you could literally go from 277 to 297. Like it doesn't have to be like 277 now, and the next time you do it, it's 497. Like you could just go up a little bit at a time as you feel ready, you know?
Okay. Yes. Thank you.
Okay. You're welcome. Okay, are you good? This is good.
Yeah, I think I'm good. Thank
Excited
you.
to have your offer fleshed out.
Me too.
Okay, and then if you want me to have a look again, once you've added those things and, then just drop it in the Facebook group, okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay, guys, who else? Anything else come up? We finished before 12 anyways? Okay. Okay, so if everybody is good, then all we need to do is just make sure that you guys get those group offers and your pricing and everything done in the group, ideally by tomorrow morning, so I can have a look at it before the afternoon. You have Voxer until the end of the day tomorrow. So if you want to go back and forth a little bit about any of that stuff, you have questions, we can do that. And then the new week's video is going to drop on Sunday, whether I do it live or whether it's recorded, not sure, but it will be in there to help you go through week 2 and what we need to do in each worksheet and how everything is going to work. And then we'll be able to work away. Also, let me drop my link here to book your calls. Whoops. So go ahead and book your calls for the end of next week, you guys, or into the following is fine too. If you can't find something, just DM me and we'll figure it out, okay?
What about questions on the other stuff, like, mission, vision, values,
Yeah.
the workshop name, all that stuff? If we have questions on that.
Yes. Yeah, you can Voxer me those.
Awesome.
Totally. Okay. Okay, everybody's good? Okay, let's keep going. I love it. Great job, you guys. Looking forward to seeing everybody's stuff inside of the group. And video drops on Sunday, and I'll see you back next week on Thursday.
Okay.
All
Thank
right.
you.
Have a great day, you guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.